Mousson, the painter of the Zemplin sun and people.
I fell in love with Zemplin region and its geographical peculiarity, but above all on the colorful beauty and imaginativeness of Zemplin costumes.
His technique is a bit reminiscent of French Impressionist. We can call him Slovak Monet. He had been working for 33 years in Michalovce. He was interested in the relationship between the spots of color and the light that fascinate him.
Many people recognize me as a painter of the Zemplin people. My name does not sound Hungarian, where I was born, but neither does it speak Slovak, rather French. Bingo! How did I get to the Slovak town of Michalovce and spend 33 years of my life there? My ancestors came from France and moved from France to southern Hungary in the 17th century, where they began to work as millers. Mousson in French means Mousson. My father admired the work of the painter Theodore Verstraete and therefore named me after him. When my father found out that I had an artistic talent, he began to support me. My professional career began in 1905 when I began to study fine arts with a renowned painter Eduard Bol, a native of Liptov, region in Slovakia, who was a professor at the Academy of Arts in Budapest at that time. Many artists used to be supported by nobles who were close to art, and there was no difference with me. I found my first patrons in the person of Count Teleki and Esterhazy.
Around 1915, the characteristics of the author's work were realistic. Documentary interested in landscape and urban or village views. The painter was also important for the second half of the 1920s, a time of fresh, bold and dynamic genre compositions of summer and autumn markets. He tried to capture the momentary mood of a moment soaked in noise with the constant movement and the change of life. His paintings captivate with the intensity of colors and the light play. As an artist, he focused on female beauty, which can be seen in many paintings. He especially liked slender women and women from Zemplin. His own words testify this. He wrote that even Parisian cannot match the beauty of women from Zemplin. And he knew what he was talking about, since he had visited Paris himself. To see the market of forgiving in Michalovce or Sechovce is something you cannot describe, just paint, the artist wrote.
After the unexpected death of my first wife, I married again. I had 7 children, 5 of them reached the age of majority. I received an offer from Michalovce to teach drawing and German at the local burger school. In 1919, I began to devote myself to my greatest love, painting. I became a freelance artist. I loved the Zemplin costumes, which shined with many colors, and that was exactly the reason why I spent more than 30 years of my life in Michalovce.
His paintings captivate with the intensity of colors and light play, thus providing the viewer's eye with a real sensual experience. Gradually, he became a peculiar representative of Zemplin genre painting and landscape painting of the first half of the 20th century. A specific feature of Mousson was genre painting, warm colors, light, summer. He became famous mainly for his southwest motifs from town markets and villages around Michalovce. That is why he has the adjective painter of the Zemplin sun and people. He spent hours and days researching light effects and atmospheric phenomena and trying to transfer them into his canvas. He focused on the figures of village women in costumes and cheerful, playful colors.
I had two studios in Michalovce where I created. One of them was in the farmer's house in the attic room. However, I left in 1931 because Count Alexander Šátaraj, as my great admirer, provided me with a villa in Hrádok, where the Michalovce Observatory is situated now. I felt satisfied and happy surrounded by beautiful nature here. At my old age, I moved with my son from Michalovce to Trenčín, where I died in 1946.
He loved winter landscape, especially snow. The snow reflected many colors. His snow was never white, but colorful. The town of Michalovce has a very close relationship to art. The Zemplín Museum in Michalovce owns the author's more comprehensive collection of works in Slovakia.